Hello guys, almost addicted here, and today I'm going to build this mammoth Watchout Tower thing. I mean, this literally drained the energy out of me doing a tutorial for you guys. So I'm recording this after, so I might seem a bit sleepy and drony through it because it's quite big. I mean, as you can see, look inside and stuff. I mean, I've made it so you can do your own thing. It's got like 3 levels, so you've got different bits that you can do. I think it's quite cool, so let me know what you guys think, and make sure you hook me up on Twitter if you do end up building this. If you build this in survival, god damn, you're amazing. I'll make sure I put all the things you'll need in the description, so you can just go down there and quickly have a look what you'll need and kind of get it all together if you do make it in survival. So let's build this. Okay guys, so let's do this. So we start off with our cobblestone, and we're going to go 1, and then we got the 3 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we do this all the way around, so you kind of get the idea. So 1, 2, 3, and then diagonal 4, 1, 2, 3, diagonal 4, and it should make that shape. So now what we need to do is build 1, 2, 3 up on all 4 corners here. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, leaving the 2 in the middle. 2, 3. I'm just freestyling this, so I'm just kind of making it up as I go along, really, and just seeing how it comes out. So now we've got something like this. Why the hell there? So 3 up, sorry. And then what we do now is we go underneath these at each point. So we're going to have kind of like a little archway into our little mage temple thing. Like that. So it should look like that. Looking nice, huh? So now we put these either side like this. We go like this, speed round. You can use the swiftness potion, and you can always pause if I'm going too fast. So now we bring these up 1, 2 with the oak logs. Like this, 1, 2, 1, 2. At each point. I'll do it every step of the way with you guys so you don't get lost. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, so now for this bit, it's important that you do it like this. So 2 either side like this, and then you get a slab in the middle like that. So you can put a slab in the middle and then 1 pointing out at each end. So it should point out like that, so you do that all the way around. So like this, and then we get our slab in the middle. Like that, so it should look like that when it's finished. It's looking kind of groovy. So now we turn them like this, so it should look like that. So turn here, and we do the same all the way around, so it's like that and like that, so it should look like that. Like that there and that there. Have I done the other side? I'm not sure. Yeah, I've done the other side. So this is going to be kind of our main base. We can fill the bottom in. I'll do that at a later date. So now we want to kind of like build it up. We want this across like this, so we get a half slab. In fact, we should. Let's have a look what it looks like this. I think it looks alright like that. So we get our slabs and we move it all the way along. So we're going to put our slabs on top of these. And make sure it runs all the way over there. Like that, and get it in there on all of them. I built a little thing over there as well, just a random tower thing, so it should look like that when it's finished. It's looking kind of nice. So obviously we can't add on to this, we can add on to these bits though and make these full blocks, these corner bits. And now what we can do is we can turn this in like that at each side. We're following it all the way around. We're kind of using this as a basis, so we can keep following it all the way around like that, and then we can use this. So this will be high enough to start putting our blocks on to build the next level of the Mage Tower. It's like this all the way along, so it should look like that when it's done. Looking kind of groovy. So now we can replace this little bit. We can actually put 1 in the middle. No, we put it this way, sorry, just so it takes it out. It gives it a bit more detail. Like this, I think it's that one, yep. There and there, let's check the other side. Yes, this one here as well. Right, so now what we do is we get our upside down stairs and we can put a cobblestone on top of it like that. So now we just kind of like add in a bit of depth into the build and a bit of detail. Quite a lot of YouTubers just, they like skip out on this stuff because it takes long. But we want to kind of try and give it something original, a bit more detail, and someone's calling me. Right, so like that. So now we can get a half slab and we can put it on top like that, which I think it looks really nice. and it adds to this thickness in here, which I think looks quite cool. So there and there, let's see, that on top like that. And now for this bit on top of the wood there, you can then close it in like that. So we do this all the way around like that. Perfect. Right, so now what we need to do is get our oak planks. We're gonna put them on each corner like this, and we're gonna have these as kind of like little roofs that are sloping down. So now we get out our oak stairs and we turn them in like this, so that one's turning in like that. So it's going to be a roof that's going to be going up like that there, that there. So this is the other side, so you're just following the same pattern. So we'll start doing the lower stuff. We're obviously going to need the oak. We'll get these. So we'll figure out how we can do this, right? Let's see. So we put one here, and I kind of want to trail it so it'll go around here. Let's see, right, we'll put this on each side first, and then we can figure out how we're going to do it. Like that, either side, yeah. So now, let's see. So we can't put it on that bit, so we're going to have to go 2 up here, and then follow this all the way around. So 2 up, like that. So it should look like that. Let's see. So for this bit, it's going to be obviously diagonal there, 2 up, and we can follow it all the way around. So 2 there, boom. Diagonal again. And then we can follow this all the way around. Like that. So to make it easy, we're just putting it on the side of this thing here, and then just putting one on and just following it all the way around like this. Like that. So now we put one on the edge like this. So we're kind of getting that roof sloping down. Like that. Have we done the other side? Yeah. Right, so underneath, can you put a block underneath? Yeah, perfect. So you put 2 down like this. We're putting this on each side. Like this. Let's have a look from the front. Yeah. So we can just do it from the ground. It's just one away from that. So you've got one in the middle, so you can follow this same pattern. And because we've got these here, we can now use them as blocks to try and bring the roof down so it looks a little bit better. Right, so now we can obviously bring the roof down like this. Like that. And we can bring it all the way around, and it should perfectly fit. Like this. So you'll have a 1 gap in the middle, you just put 1 in there like that. So you bring this all the way across. Same again, 1 there, 1 diagonal like that, and follow this one round. We're going to have, so it's 1 like that. So it should fall around as a pattern in a Z. Follow this all the way around. So we can just get that Z pattern going, like that. So it should have just 1 there. So 1 either side, so it's following the pattern diagonal. There we go, all the way around there. Is that right? Yeah, that's perfect. So it should look a little bit like that. So now we want to get some stairs underneath here. Replace these little bits. Underneath here. And it's all the way around. So yeah, I thought I'd do it every step of the way with you guys. It's a bit of a longer tutorial, but I suppose you don't mind if you're building it anyway, I guess. So now we put this, nah, I don't want to put that one down like that just yet. So we'll build this roof up a bit more. So we do this on each side for each 4 corners. Just like this. We're just kind of like building into it. I think I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with this yet. I'm just kind of making this stuff up as I go along. Let's see. Get that on there, and we're just following the same roof pattern as what we've been doing. Just like that, like that. Let's have a step away from it for a second. Right, so now we'll just keep following the roof up. We're doing the same design, so following up, and it should be 1 on top. So we do this for each one, and then we'd have this on top like that. So you can do that for all of them now. Right, so now you've done that, it should look a little bit like this. What we're going to do is we're going to go from the inside and we're going to start bringing this up. So what we'll need to do is we'll start a block here, because we're going to do one either side. So we'll put 3 in like this, like that at each side, and then we're going to have one coming in from this, and it's going to go all the way to the top, just like that. So it should be just above that there. Right, it should look like that now you've built it up. So this is obviously we'll have a block in there like that, and we do this all the way around. Right, so now we're going to bring this out. We're going to bring this roof out like by 1 on all the way around. So obviously you're following the stairs. I'll just do one side for you, so you'd have your stairs coming out like this, and then your slab and stuff. So you're following this and you're doing exactly the same pattern on the other stuff as well. Wait, here we go. And then putting the blocks in. So yeah, I'll speed this up for you guys. Right, so once you've done it, it should look a little bit like this. It's starting to take shape now. So we're going to get this roof and we're going to start to actually make the top of the tower. Probably not the biggest, but I think should turn out okay. Should look alright. Right, sweet. So now we bring this out by 2. 1, 2. We're going to do this all the way around, so I'll speed it up. So 1, 2 on each one. Right, so now once you've done that, you want to go on top. 1, 2, 3. So you build it up on every single one of these. I'll speed this up. Right, it should look like this now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start working into these little grooves here, which we're going to have 1 block there. We're going to have 2 either side like this, and then 2 things. So I'll do it on another one, and then you can do it for the rest of them. So 1 block, 2 stairs either side, and then 2 things like that. Right, so now it's done, it should look a little bit like this. So we're going to have these bits, we're going to have these bits joining in. We can actually take the roof off there, because it doesn't really matter so much. Just take this one off so we can join these together. All the way around. Right, it should look like that now. Now we're going to join these on. We're going to join them all together, and we're going to bring up these ones to meet that and close them off. So it's kind of like a little box. So you close it all off like that, and you do it all the way around for each one. Right, so once you've done it, should look a little bit like this, and this all the way around, and we're going to start shaping it now. We're going to start putting some shape into it. So we can put these either side, and we can build these up. These is where the window's going to go, so we've got that depth in there. So we can build this up like that, all the way to the top. We can just bring these all the way to the top now. I'll speed this up. Right, it should look like that now, so you should have these filled in, and you can actually see these little bits. What we can do is we can actually start adding a bit more detail, so we can get the spruce, and we can get them turned in like this. So it's just going to have like little tiny windows that look like that. So we're going to do that all the way around, and for these bits as well, we can fill them in like this. So it just gives it a little bit more depth. Right, so once you've done it, it should look a little bit like this. So all these bits should be filled in, and we can now actually get the glass and fill them in. We can actually put that on top so we can fill the glass, and we can fill the top in as well. So we'll get a glass. Let's see, we can use some dark glass here and just fill them in. Come from the inside and fill it in. I'm just going to fill it real quick like this, and then you can put these underneath just real quick. If it just go in, god damn it. There we go, and that at the top as well. There we go, let's have a look from the outside. It's coming along nicely, it's coming along nicely. Right, so now what we need to do is we're going to put them out like this at each side. I think we're going to have like little individual roofs for each part here. I think I might do it like, let's see. Right, okay. We'll put it out like this. 1, 2, 3. I'll put one there, so it should look like that. So we'll do the same on this one, which will be out like this. 1, 2, 3, and then diagonal either side. So if you go around, just put them on the ends, some diagonal like that, and then pull it out diagonal 1, 2, 3, like this. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to follow this same pattern. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do the same for this one. 1, 2. It should join on like that. So one would be like 1, 2, 3, and the other one should join on with it. So you go diagonal like that, and it should join on with 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So diagonal out, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it should look like that. There's going to be a lot more detail added to this. We're going to have something for down the middle. We can actually put a cross across here, so we can actually find the dead center, and we can raise that up. So we raise this up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that, just so it's out of the way. And we can now start building onto this. So we're going to put these all the way around like this. So in every corner, you're just putting it round like that. Like that. You keep following the same pattern going all the way around, and it should look a little bit like that. So we can actually start shaping into here as well. So I think what we need to do is we're going to get our stairs like this. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So this should join together like that. So starting from this and this, so it's away from this one. So on there, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll just do this with you guys, just so you don't get lost. 1, 2. Because the roofs, I find the roofs, they can get quite difficult when you start doing the more complex ones and stuff. Like that. That's looking rather nice. So we'll get this now. And this is underneath, so it's kind of like a support beam. Under like this. And we're going to get kind of like, I think we should have like a wavy, kind of like, so it curves up. So one there, and one there. And we can bring this out now. Like this. So it should look a bit like that. So we do the same on this one. So one either side. So it should look like that. Bring these. So it should look a little bit like that. The same for this one. I'll just follow along with you guys. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So this, we can actually bring this down like that, I think, each side. So just starting on the bottom of that, so it's kind of like curving round. Do this for each one. 1, 2. 1, 2. So it should go 1, 1, 2, 1 when it's going diagonal down. So I kind of like this little bit here. It's rather nice. We can get some bushes in there, which will make it look a hell of a lot nicer. This should fit underneath perfect. Yes, I've done it right. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So we should be able to go underneath. Oh, I've missed this one here. I've missed it, god damn it. Underneath here. That one, we've got that one. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And do it for all these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. God, I'm very tired today. This is probably a quiet tutorial. Right, so now we go underneath, go like this, so it should join on, and then we can put one out like that. So we can actually remove it and then just have it like that. So like that, it should join on. Just from there. So it should all join up, hopefully, if you've done it all correctly. 1, 2. Like that. 1, 2. This is a pretty damn weird mage temple, but I think it's going to look pretty cool. Right, so now what we need to do is we're going to get this. This is going to make it part of the roof now. So we put 1, 1, 2, like that. In fact, we can't do that, can we? So we are going to, let's see, I think we can start actually adding this detail in now. So we get the cobblestone wall in each side, and then we're going to get some brown spruce fence, and we're going to put one in the middle, just kind of like little bits of support. I think this might actually look better in a different texture pack. The natural texture pack probably won't give it as much justice. Let's see. Like that. Have we done the other side? Yeah, I have. Right. So these little bits here, we can actually join these on with this. So this can join all the way across, because we're going to be having one that's going straight through the roof here. So we can have that poking out there. So put it in there, put it all the way across. This should join there, and it should just have one overlap like that. Let's get these two, 1, 2. It should come out and join on. You get the idea. This is probably the most random mage temple ever, or tower even. Right, let's see. For these little bits here, every time there's a block, I want you guys to put it out like this. So upside down stairs like that. It just gives it a little bit more detail, and I think it's going to look a hell of a lot better. Like that. That. Put that there, that there. What's happening? What is happening? There we go. Like that, like that, like that. Right, so let's have a look back at it. I always like to keep looking back at it, so you kind of get a good idea of what it's looking like. So we can get these across actually. We can actually use this instead of these. We can have like full logs, just so it looks a bit better on the inside. It was kind of a template, so we could use it for those things up there. We get these all joined together. Yeah. Like that. It should be joined on, it should look nice. Right. So now what we can do, we can run our spruce, and it can go all the way to the top actually. We can have this running all the way to the top on the inside for each one. Like this. Hopefully this is easy enough for you guys to follow. I'm not too sure though. Right, so now we'll get our spruce stairs out. We're gonna put an end there, and we can put it at the top here. We'll put 2 down like that, so it should look a little bit like that. So 1 there, and then 2 up here. 1, 2. Like that. Let's check this other side. There we go. 1, 2. God damn it. Very sleepy. Very, very sleepy. Alright, so now we can turn these like this. Let's see. And we can turn it like that. And then we can go diagonal underneath like that and turn this. So we can do this for each one, and it should look a little bit like that. Just adding a little bit of detail into it. And then we can obviously get our glass. We're using the the black. We can actually use the yellow as well. The yellow is quite good for maybe stuff like this. I don't know. In the natural texture, in the Skyrim texture pack and stuff like that, the like glass is actually worth using, the coloured glass. But in this texture pack, I don't think it's not that good. It's not that good. Right, so we've got our spruce like that. We're making like a C shape for carnivore. I don't know, for carrot, and put it on like that. So we put that C, we're doing exactly the same for each window. Like this, like this. Let's do this side as well. So it might take some time, but it's definitely worth it because you get all that depth in and stuff like that. And when you start adding bushes to it, it does look really, really nice. Right, so we've got something like that. We can actually, I'm tempted to put something going down here, down to this. Yeah. So we're missing one here, so we're counting one and then putting this all the way down, and we're going to do this chunk into the roof like that. So same on here, miss two either side, so it should look like that. Bring them down. Just remove these two from the roof. It's going to look perfect, trust me. Don't doubt me. Right, let's get round to this other side as well. This all the way down. Yeah, you'll have to let me know, guys, if you want me to cut a lot of this out and stuff like that, if you don't want to see it. But I'm not too sure if you're building it and stuff like that. I'm not sure if you actually want to see the full videos, or you want, you know, like a clip version of it. I've just removed one there, which is not good. I'll have to figure out. Alright, there we go. It's a half slab like that. That's removed from half one like that. So obviously you've got these bits now. We've got bare. We can actually cover them up like this, and it's just adding a little bit more detail to the roof at the bottom. So diagonal like that. There we go. It's looking nice. Vanilla ice. Right, let's have a look at this. It's looking pretty damn sweet. So now what we can do, I think, to add that detail in, is get our spruce, and we get our cobblestone as well. So we put a cobblestone there, and we can join it together with the fence. So it's kind of like extra support for it. What's that doing there? The same for this as well. 1, 2. One there, one there. We could even do a crane from this, but it's probably wouldn't get that on a mage. Double quickness. I'd be impressed if you guys do this in survival. I really will. Let's see. So we can add some fence across here. Yeah. Put fence all the way along here, which is the spruce. Like that. Looking rather nice. So now what we can do is we can just go 1, 2, 3. Just fill in these little bits here. I'll put a thing there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Have I done this one? No. There we go. Right, so now I think we should start working on the roof and building this up. Where to start? Where to start? Okay, right, so put this out like this. 1, 2, 3. Count 1, 1, 2. Diagonal, 1, 2. So you're just kind of following the pattern. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You kind of get the idea as you're kind of shaping it round. But these corner bits, you take them off like that. So it should look like that. So now what we need to do is we're going to put them up like here. That does not go there. So bring these up 1, 2, 1, 2 in each of the corners. Like that. So now what we can do is we can actually get the stairs and put them in between here. That way. Like that. Now we can bring this all the way around actually. We'll get our blocks. Put the one in the middle like that and then join that on. Get these round like that. So it should join on. Diagonal. So you're just kind of following the shape of the roof as you're going round. One, 2, diagonal, it's that one. 1, 2, it should join on a little bit like that. So now we can actually use this for the main roof, so we can put up one, or we can join this, or we can just pull it all the way out until it covers over the top there. And then we can fill these little bits in here. So maybe 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. So now we're going to build this at 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to the top, like that. And then we build 1, 2, 1, 2 in each corner, 1, 2, and then we go 1, 1, like that. And now we can have this poking out the top, which will be the oak. 1, 2, like that. So now we can start shaping into it with some stairs to try and give it a bit better shape. So we can start off by putting one there, like that. So we do the same for each one. So one in the middle, 2 either side. One in the middle, these 2 either side. Like that. So we can get our half slab here, and then 2 at the top like that. So the same for this one. So we've got the half slab there already, half slab, 2 there. Half slab there, 2. Let's see. We put upside down ones here. Like that. And then what we can do for this is put a half slab and then put 2 here and then 1 there. So half slab, half slab, half slab, like that. 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 1, 2, 1. And then we do it down another, so it'd be 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So it goes down to the bottom, as you can see. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So you can kind of see the shape it's kind of taking. I've already done that a little bit. So now we can put 1 on each of the corners here. I don't know if this is easy to follow or not, because it's kind of hard to do a tutorial on these sort of roofs. I'll put 2 either side there. It's because usually, like I'd kind of go into a flow of kind of doing it, and you don't really think about it, but when you're actually doing a tutorial it makes it a bit different. Right, so that's done now. So now we put 2 either side like that. This is for this one. And we're going to have 1 on top like that and 1 like that. So 2. 1 there, 1 there. So it's like a little stairs going up. 2. 1, 1. We can just do 1, 1 and then 2. Like that. So it should look kind of a nice roof, isn't it? Takes a while though. So put this out like that. And then we can have these curling up like that. And what we can do now is we put a normal one on like this, going all the way around. Kind of gives it like a club saw shape. And then we can put a half slab here, like that. And then we can do 1, I know, with our thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. That is one sexy roof. Right, let's see what we can do with these little bits. I think we can actually bring them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, 1, 2, 3. And then we can put 2 either side like that. I'll repeat that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other one should be 1, 2, 3. So you just go into these points here, and then just put in 1, 2 like that. Bring that out there. Let's see. One, 1, 2. I think I've done the other side right, yeah. So now we can have this going up here and this going up here, and then we can just have kind of like a little zigzag that meets up like that. And this going to the top and then just zigzag it. That to the top there, that to the top there. There we go. Right, so that bit's done. I think now what we can do for this little bit here, we can bring this out so it's obviously going on top of this, and we can just bring these out so the roof's kind of out like a little bit more. So we just follow the same pattern and that all the way across there. So it should be 3 all the way across, 1, 2, 3. And then just follow the same roof shape. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Alright, so now let's have a little look what we're looking like. I think it's looking pretty beast so far. We can actually add some logs into this as well. We can have, where these points stick out here, we can have some logs coming out here. So we go 1, 2, 3. So it's overlapping like that. I've just removed one like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, let's have a look. We need a little bit more logs in, I think. So we can have 2 either side like this. We can have this joined in. Like that. Let's have a look at it. I think we can get some more either side here. 1, 2. Yeah. It'd be from this bit here. 1, 2. 1, 2. And it should have the stairs in the middle. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, damn it. 1, 2. Right, let's have a step back. That's kind of taking shape now. It's looking rather nice. I think all that's left is obviously the inside. I can leave the inside to you guys. you've got like a little basement bit here as well. We can have like, can bring these up. This is at the very top. Join these on here. In fact, we can have a little watch out that comes from each of these bits. So just remove these 3 blocks at the very top, and then we'll see what it looks like from the outside, and we'll try and mold around that. So you can obviously try and get out and look around kind of thing. So like that, yeah, I think we can do something with that. Let's see. Yeah, like that. We could have maybe a little roof like that. So 2 stairs facing like that, and then just 2 facing like that. And we can have these. We can even add another one like that. So 1, 2, and then 1 diagonal like that. So these curling in like this. It's looking rather nice actually. 1, 2, and then 1 curling like that. Oh, we forgot that one curling. So what we can do for this bit is now curl it like that, so it's just, it gives it a little cool design like that. Let's have a look at this. Right, I think we can just add some bushes and stuff like that. What we can do for this is we can actually, I'm thinking we can replace like this block and put it as, do you know, like the stairs like that, so it kind of, I don't know, it depends what you guys think, if you think it looks better or not. Right. Hell yeah, I think it looks a lot better because we can get a bush and we can put it on top of that bit there. So we can remove all this bit. As I say, it's freestyle, so most of this, like, I am removing blocks and stuff like that, which is it's a good thing about freestyle, when you can just change it as you kind of go along. There's no like set guidelines. I find I build a lot better when I do it freestyle. Right, so we'll get some of these, get some bushes across like that. And then we can work some more detail around the bushes once the bushes are in. Put these all the way across like that. Right. So now we're going to get this and we're going to fold it across like that. So it just has a little tiny bush. In fact, we could try it. I think it might look a little bit better in the spruce. I'll just test it though. Yeah, so it kind of fits in with that, and it's got the kind of bush. So we've used a lot of oak so far. So we get some of that in. Some of that as well. There we go. I think it looks really nice. I don't know if you can actually get fence on there. You get fence either side in there. 2 fences there. And we do the same for these. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's looking nice. And we can bring these 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Damn it. 1, 2. We're gonna have to fill those windows in. I forgot to do those. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, and you have to, if you've got Facebook and stuff like that, share this with your friends who you know play Minecraft and stuff, because it really does help me out. And it's up to you guys that how I grow, and you know, if you choose to help me, it does make me grow a hell of a lot faster. Let's see, like that. I think we can do something nice like that. We can have like a little pipe going up here, like an oak log, and then we can have it go through here. We'll put a ceiling here, so we can have like different levels. So I'll let you make the hole in the floor. You can do dead center because it's obviously level. I think that's dead center there. You can have like oak log running all the way through the middle, and you can have it joining at the top like this. So you can have another basement bit here, and you can just choose like one kind of gap where you can go up. Like this, fill all this in. So you can get out here. So you can do your Watchout Tower here. I think it'd be quite cool to get some stuff up here. I'd like to see what you guys come up with. So we can have like a base here, where we can have our ladders coming down. We can put these bits so you don't see those awful things. Let's get the ladder. Get the ladder. Get that going down, and we can have this all the way down from the ceiling. Fill that all the way down. Let's see. For this bit, I think we could do the floor level about here. Just level with the windows. And then just work around the ladder. So I think there's enough space up here. Let's have a look. Yeah, plenty of space up here. You can actually fill some of these corners in as well, just for a little extra detail and stuff. If you get the stairs and put it like this. And then we can just fill it in with slab there. Like that. Perfect. So we can go down here. You can fill the floor with whatever you like. But what you can do for the doorway here, you've got the doorway here, so you can start it here. So you put 1, 2, cover it up here. And then you can obviously have your doorway. So from the outside you can see it, and it looks pretty cool. So you can get your 2 things like that, and you can put one on top like that and join them together. You could even join these like that, which I think looks quite good. So same from the inside, you just 1, 2, 1, 2, and then just bring these up and fill that in. 1, 2, 1, 2. And it's kind of bare on the inside, so you can put some like item frames up and stuff like that. It just gives you more room for kind of your decorating and stuff like that. I think you can put one in the corner as well. Something like that, something. Awesome. So you've got a bit of depth for the ceiling as well. So I think that kind of works. The outside, we can do this. And then we do that C shape again, and we just do it for each one. But I'll leave that a little bit up to you guys. Right, so now we'll add a little bit of bushes in, and then we can add some final touches with maybe putting some ladders on and some buttons. So we can put some ladders for these bits. Get the ladders going up here. It's just like extra detail. I think it looks quite nice. It just makes it look like kind of like a tree house sort of thing. Get these ladders going here, and then all that's left is some bushes and some buttons. So we've got to choose where we're going to do the buttons and stuff like that. I think you can go a bit overkill with the buttons, so I think we'll keep it on the top here. There. Let's step away. It's looking based. So put them here. Yeah, I think it looks quite bare, this support beam. So I mean, you can put them there as well on the other side. There. You could even have a different support beam, you know, for the bottom of this log. Like you could have a different let's see what would work. We'll do a polish andesite, something like that. Yeah, you could get like a polish andesite. You can actually put this block to use. Like that, like that. Right, let's have a look. So we get some bush, we can get some bush in this little bit here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I mean, you can scatter around the bush random as well, excuse me. Let's see, 1, 2, so we can have 2 in there. I could even just have the 1 in there, so it just looks like that. Just keep it as a 1. 1 there. So we got that bit. Let's fly away, see if we can get any more. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it there. I think it looks quite nice. Yeah, you'll have to let me know what you guys think. If you think it was crap, if you think it was too long. I mean, we can do something like for the roof here. We can maybe add a little extra like this. Just makes the top look a little bit better, maybe. I mean, you can add your own little flair to it. Send it in on Twitter, the finished product, and what you guys think. If you think it was good, if you think it was bad. But yeah, I shall catch you later, guys. Make sure you slap that like button and subscribe. It really does help me out. And comment down below what you think. So catch you in the next one. Peace.